Okay, we are now kicking into episode 25 of the 248k mod on a Ribbon World with a tiny railgrid run. We got through like 5 or 6 different things last time, none of which finished, and this is one of them that's slightly more plugged in. This the aluminium node that we've now got like a water train. Let's make things work. We're going to do purple science this episode, but there's always things to do first. So yeah, so these guys are all linked up, they got all their thing, they just need the water. I think this train is... Yeah, this train is not actually in a station, which means we should be able to attach a pump to this thing and have the pump not work yet, which is cool, because I wanted to circuit condition this thing first, so that I just put like 15,000 water in the tank. And then these guys, yeah, these guys actually need a station, which I don't have. Cool. Yeah, not having a station, great. Give me the station, have bots put it back with Control Z, and then put this station somewhere, and call this station, actually this one, this is actually what we want to do with it. There, empty cargo, and now this should put me 15,000 water in a tank. Yeah, that's what we want. You go back to manual. We'll deal with you in a bit. Yeah, don't want the pump there anymore. And then if we get this water in here, then we should have a nice finite loop with these guys doing all their purification, and these guys making all their... Oh yeah, I need an extra train station for this stuff. Cool. But we're making aluminium, so that's nice. This train, I think... Give me this back, get rid of that one, just go back and refill, I think is the thing. I'm gonna need another station somewhere for all of this. Let's not say junk. I mean, this was... Yeah, I've kind of blocked this with the tank, but this was also never going to work because the purifier's in the way, and that... Can I keep it in this grid? Can I get it in here? I actually reckon I can make that work. Okay, so let's find one of these other ore stations, which is... This one is... yeah, the combinator's in the wrong place, never mind. That's going to need to go there, yeah, and then we're going to need... This... Where is it? It's all the way back over here. Things I could have done with blueprints, but have not. Because if we throw this thing here, then that should also give us the combinator with the settings we want, yeah? Summing everything, outputting it, yeah, okay, so that's going to do what it needs to. But then these guys, which are... Well, because you don't actually have... You don't have one of these. That's kind of important. Yeah, now we need to run this the other way, I guess. I can stand on this. Oh yeah, that's always going to be a thing, isn't it? Never mind. Okay. Can I... Yeah, I reckon I can probably make this work. Like, it's not going to be great. But if this goes under... This is going to be, like, one of the builds that I then don't look at again, but also this is... There's nothing I specifically need aluminium for at the moment anyway. Is that going to make me... Is that going to make me sad? This can actually... Oh, this guy does kind of need to be... That's going to make me somewhat happier. I mean, it's still not making me particularly happy. But yeah, this is going to be... What are these limited to? These are not limited at all. I feel like these waste stations should be completely unlimited. These ones are only giving me a certain amount. Oh yeah, because these splitters and things like that want to arrive. Yeah, so I guess we're gonna leave that for the moment. This is actually not... Actually, do I have the wire on me? I do? Okay, let's at least connect this thing up. So this is now enabled, the thing, have bonus ore, yeah, so this, when these things fill up, and I do actually want to have, yeah, yeah, it was this one. Don't bother limiting those waste ore stations, just have, actually let's, don't even know if these ones are, I mean, I guess the way to get around that is just to make sure. I don't think this gives me... Oh, some of these things have got extra circuit conditions on them that I don't need because I'm only checking these ones, but whatever. Moving on. That's the first of the things that we got done kind of in between. We kind of blueprinted it and put it in the spot where it needed to be. And the second one is wanting this plastic, which is also, yeah, the trains have turned up, they've kind of connected things. This is the wrong way. And yeah, we're going to have a plastic station over here, which is also connected to the same kind of combinator thing. And now, yeah, all of this connection of gas I don't need. We can just connect it on this side to... I don't even think I'm going to bother pumping this. I think we're just going to presume that I'm going to have enough gas. That one there works out pretty nice. This one here I'm actually going to do myself because it connects to something else. So yeah, so we got a lot of plastic. This is kind of enough for 2 plastic lines of plastic out, but oh yeah, because these ones are still ghosts. But yeah, we're not going to get that because these guys aren't all beaconed, but they all could be, but that's nice. But the main reason we're doing this is because I want the stuff to be making me reinforced fiber plastics, for which I've hand carried over all this wood, but this is actually not what I want. Is that this doesn't go here at all. I've got to get a fiber maker in here because I don't want wood. I want natural fiber. I don't even think I have a fiber maker on me, do I? So let's go and find somewhere in the base where there's a fiber maker that I can queue. This thing, that's not the one. This thing here, this pattern, these guys are going to have, yeah, fiber maker. Control C that so it also gets the modules, and let's put that there. And then I guess we do, yeah, shuffle all these things around again. That's going to cover all those guys. But this guy also needs gas, so I guess that's why, actually these ones here didn't need to exist, did they? They did not. Yeah. Today is a day about making purple science. Move all of this stuff around. This is a good use of time, isn't it? I mean, to be honest, I still need not that, this, I still need to be here because, let's save the coal in case I need it for fuel for other stuff. Yeah, I kind of still need to be here because I need to change this recipe once the bots bring this thing, because this thing needs the natural version. But I think this is a plastic node done. So we're bringing in gas, wired to the tank, we're bringing in... if we have a train that wants plastic, currently we have no trains that want plastic. Yeah, what else did... The other things we did that we didn't finish last time is there's this whole setup that I guess crystals are going here. Oh, that's the thing I noticed, isn't it? Yeah, so I'm making a lot of titanium. I don't remember whether these boxes are capped at all, but they probably want to be. These boxes here are capped, yeah. So let's not make an outrageous amount of titanium. Let's just make... I mean, this is still kind of an outrageous amount of titanium. But that should cap all of those boxes to... yeah, like 2,000 each. So there's already the 2,000 here. So we're going to make 4 trains worth of titanium and then start banking this stuff. But that's kind of okay, because we've already... yeah, there's not actually much on the train. It's all... 2 of these are full, the last one is not, whatever. That's all kind of running okay. These guys are just running all the time, aren't they? Yeah, sure. Yeah, need to get the crystals. Oh, that's the thing about the crystals, yeah. Is this guy? Yeah, this guy is turned up. So let's change the recipe on this thing. To these guys. And then we should be making natural fibers, right? Yeah, natural fiber reinforced plastic. That is the thing that I wanted because it's on the way to various nuclear stuff. Okay, so we can wander away from this. This is all... we've achieved what we wanted to here. I'm going to go this way. Because the thing I spotted that's actually kind of grim, let's see if we can get kind of in here towards the base, is the science is kind of okay. Yeah, but quite unhappy. Because let's do a quick walking tour and figure out why the science is bad, or at least explain why the science is bad, before we go and start to deal with purple science stuff. So the science is unhappy because I'm not making blue science. In fact, let's get rid of that and do some non-blue science things. I mean, flamethrower is going to be useful. I'm not using it yet, but I will. Refined flammables 1, refined flammables 2, then it's into blue science, and then I guess we go back to the advanced roboports we needed for the fusion tech. Then I don't know what else. Yeah, but the blue science is sad because it doesn't have crystals. The crystals are sad because they don't have acidic water. The acidic water isn't present because the kerosene oil refineries have filled up this tank, because I'm not taking steam out to make these ceramics because these red chips have been turned off. So I think the first quick fix is let's just empty that tank, and then these guys will have space to run. I think I'm going to feel bad about this, but we're going to turn these red chips back on again, because I'm kind of not super short of. I am actually pretty short of stone, and this is going to give me more red chips here. And also these modules, so let's go and like rearrange the modules slightly if I can not get stuck on all of this stuff. Yeah, because I don't want all of these modules of all these different types. In fact, let's have, and then we'll delete all of those ones. Yeah, I was wondering whether or not I wanted. In fact, I do want a rail node somewhere doing module stuff. But actually, let's also crank this back to like 200. Yeah. I've actually got more than... Actually, this guy can also disappear, because I don't think I need quite that many speed modules, and this guy is just, you know, whatever. We'll rate all of that by efficiency modules, yeah. Yeah, I want a rail node of modules somewhere, but the other thing that's especially a problem, because I'm trying to do purple science stuff, is I don't really have the giant buffer of red chips that I was kind of planning on having. I guess I've got 32 here, which is the same as I had in the base, and these are on plus 70 speed. So it's, yeah, the others are on minus 10% speed because of beacon, so this is a little bit better, but it's still, like, it's still not great. I need more of those, and then there aren't many green chips spilling out, but also all of these are still efficiency modules, and at this point they probably should be speed modules, and I don't even have an upgrade planner, so let's quickly switch those from efficiencies to speeds, and that should get me more coils in, which should get these guys more stuff they need. Okay, sure. Yeah, so this should get these crystals going again, but what I really wanted to do is get... Not those crystals, those are not even crystals. These crystals, yeah, I kind of need a train down here. In fact, this is have crystals, and I kind of want the train station over here. I guess if these guys are running again, it doesn't matter, but they're going to... Well, they're not even going to stop, because I'm running these red chips again, aren't I? Except this line here is also still, yeah, not actually connected. So cool. Give me some of these things back. Can I just... The answer is probably going to be I can continue to make all kinds of disasters. This line, this thing here actually connects to nothing at this point. And yeah, rather than going around that thing or whatever it was to try and preserve whatever sushi it had, this one doesn't want to exist. Yeah, so now these guys are also going to top up. Do I want to run them that way? I don't think I do. I think at this point I want to run them like that. So yeah, anything from that core build will float in here. These red chips are going to bank up. Feel pretty bad about all of that. It's fine, because we also need the red chips for purple science. Speaking of which, yeah, let's go and figure out how, because the first thing to do is probably going to be to grab... Wait, didn't I have... It's going to be this... Yeah, it's going to be this station pattern down here. All of this stuff is going to be the first thing I need for the purple science, because I need to figure out where my trains are going and where my stations are going. Because I kind of want three, maybe just right here. I kind of want three of these edge squares next to each other, and then one square here to do stations, intermediates, purple science. Because I think I have 7 inputs. So let's just go and slap that in here. The thing is, I don't want those existing station names, because I don't want bots to turn up, or I don't want trains to turn up and start delivering stuff. That would be bad. These guys have also got to be rail signals, because this is all now intersection. And then also these things need to be output stations rather than input stations. But I think that's all a thing we can kind of... Actually, just get rid of all of this stuff. Yeah, and then all of these as well, because all of these just need to go around the other way. Yeah, sure, whatever. Because I haven't actually I think it's 7 inputs I need. I think for purple science, we've got red and green chips for modules, and also steel for, various furnaces on rail, and then also iron for poles for rail, stone in a couple of ways, titanium and fiberglass, and then an output station. I think that's going to be most of what we need. And then this spot here, I guess I'm not putting anything in because all of these stations, so I could put more solar there, but I don't know if I've got more solar floating around the base at the moment. Okay, so this is already not great because it's kind of, the other one is still taking precedence. Cool. We'll do this this way then, and that will probably give us enough stuff, and also let the bad recipe take precedence, which is a thing I'm a little bit sad about. Do I have... Yeah, so if that guy needs crystals, I need to turn off this station because it's actually not getting enough crystals, and the train needs to go to the other station. In fact, this I don't think is going to stay like this at all. This is going to be a crystal request station rather than... Yeah, we're going to turn this into a crystal request station so that we can turn off all of these things when all of that gets around to it. Are those the things I wanted to do at the moment? Yeah, so I'm kind of making prod mods again. I'm making this fiberglass stuff. The aluminium is happening. This guy's still not running. That'll make him run. This station is doing bonus ore stuff. Red and green chips are... still doing... Yeah, we're getting a bit more through now, but it's still not fantastic. Okay. Are there... yeah, there's also the train fuel problem. I'm currently not really doing much train fuel stuff at all. But we're going to take this train, because this is not going to be a titanium stop anymore. I think this is going to be a science unload? Question mark? Yeah, because I don't know that we have... You are... Yeah, no schedule. Because we're going to need a train station to get stuff into the lab somehow, and this seems kind of well placed. That's the other thing I wanted to do, wasn't it? This is... Yeah. So let's... Give me this back. And break all of that stuff. And let's actually use... Let's actually put a bit of a train fuel plant together. So if this thing here is currently the crystals belt that I don't really want to be a crystals belt, so we'll get rid of... Do kind of this kind of nonsense to get rid of the belt that I won't need, but somewhere down... Yeah, somewhere down here, right here in fact, is... I've got these two chests of train fuel, which I'd like to use on trains somehow. So... am I getting... Yeah, I'm not getting it quite out there, am I? we're getting it out here, though. So where is that other... There's that other belt. Okay, so... Fancy train fuel. Finally getting around to using fancy train fuel. On trains that I don't know whether or not... Don't actually know whether or not normal trains will be able to use that as train fuel, but whatever. Yeah, then I wanted to wander back over here and take this train and start doing red ship stuff. Is that true? That's not actually quite true. I first want to wander down here and, for reasons, obtain some stone. 42 stone? Yeah, give me some amount of... Yeah, that's probably going to be enough stone for the moment. Because basically for the purple science, I need to cook some stone into bricks. And, yeah, this is going to be safe route to walk over. I want to do that with electric furnaces. Don't actually have any electric furnaces yet. So... I think this one, yeah, because I also haven't thought about which of these stations needs to be which resource. These trains are fueled. How is my titanium doing? Is it just continuing to do its thing? Yeah, sure. Yeah, because I realized that I had both of these trains. This is doing everything it should, which is nice. This guy is kind of running, sure. I guess this is the titanium train station then. Because I've already messed this up if it's not. Request titanium. Titanium plates are these ones. Okay, so this guy, have titanium. This one. In fact, I think we're just going to discontinue this train because we've already got a titanium train. And I've picked up some mysterious energy crystals, sure. Yeah, so we need to figure out how we are A, unloading, B, making intermediates, C, cooking stone, and D, fueling these trains. And I might also ignore the train fuel. That's probably going to bite me in a moment, but never mind. Okay, so let's set up also some of these things. Titanium and titanium? Yeah. And then I don't have enough wire to get the rest of this done. So I don't think we're doing the rest of that yet. But yeah, let's... Because the other thing I need to do is, yeah, do I have red and green chips in the same place? I think stone, I still need stone as well. Can I do... Let's do iron over here, because the only thing I need iron for is the rail. So this is going to be iron plates, which are just a normal kind of plate. And I don't actually have the wires to wire all of this up yet, but never mind. Yep, let's do that. This is just going to fill up all of these chests, which is a bit of a shame. The thing I'm thinking is I don't need... Yeah, I don't need most of... Yeah, this guy's just going to go around and around. And then I think this one wants to be steel. But yeah, I only need this for poles. And I think I only need one... Do you actually have... Yeah, you're kind of fine. Have the rest of those. Yeah, I only need a couple of assemblers working on poles. So I reckon I just do this thing where I just kind of prioritize back to front and then call stations when these guys are doing... Oh, fiberglass was the other thing. I guess fiberglass is also going over there, whatever. Yeah, so... I did not even bring belt. That's going to feel bad. Yeah, we're just going to do that. Sure, and then we're not even going to take a belt of iron into the rest of the thing. We're just going to build a bunch of poles here. Can I sneak? Yeah. Sneaking through there and not getting killed, that's pretty good. Is 4 assemblers going to be... Maybe. I haven't really thought about these ratios yet. Let's do 5. It'll be fine. I can't actually set the recipes yet. Cool. Yeah, and then we want all this kind of stuff. probably we're just doing this with... Yes, go this way. Helpful bots. Probably we're just doing this with a bunch of belt upgrades later. Is that going to be... It'll do a thing, won't it? Actually, let's not do it that way. Okay, that still needs to be there, but if we do it this way... Yeah, then this is still going to prioritize... It's actually going to prioritize... Yeah, whatever. Because I want these chests to be used last, so that when I actually bother connecting this up, this still only does... Like, it still only requires... calls on what it needs to. So there's steel over here. I think steel is over here, isn't it? So this... Yeah, we'll change all of this to steel. Steel. Enable train limit 1. Request steel. I think I'm going to need to extend steel as well. Yeah, and then... Oh yeah, I haven't actually set these recipes. Setting recipes is a worthwhile thing. Okay, so we've got poles on one belt. We've got titanium. I think titanium is... I think they just go straight into the purple size, doesn't it? And it doesn't even go in particularly quickly. I reckon I can get away with just half a belt of that. And even half a belt in kind of this way. In a very similar way to... And we'll just prioritize out the closer chests. Yeah, we'll prioritize out... These chests will have priority, but then these chests are the ones that are actually connected to the combinator that will eventually call the train that we're not actually calling yet. So yeah, that'll be fine. And then this one is... this is not have steel, this is want steel. Why did we... Yeah, that one. This one. So now we should have a train actually moving. This doesn't have... Oh yeah, because the train is down here. I don't think I'm gonna... Not done that. It's this train here? This train here. First of all, it doesn't have any fuel. I haven't put any fuel in it. Also, I've still got all of this titanium that we can get later anyway. This train's about to turn up. So those are some of the inputs we need. Red chips, green chips, fiberglass, and then stone is going to have to be in here because I don't want to use either of these slots. So... Can I actually make modules and... I mean, what else am I doing with that space? Do we just leave it open? Whatever. Let's get a stone request station. That's a train I want later, but not quite now. This here is the stone request station that I want. And it can go here, I guess? Why? There. Yeah, actually lined up with the grid is a much better place for it to go. So this is going to do everything it needs to, kind of. I think I want I think I want 2 yellow belts of stone out. This terrible unloading pattern is also going to be... they're all on the same side, aren't they? Is also going to be what we want to do for the... I guess this one is going to be the fiberglass reinforced plastic, which is here. Oh yeah, and then this one as well. That's kind of important. Fiberglass reinforced plastic. Enable train limit 1. I don't think I have a station for requesting... No, this is going to be the first, yeah. The first fiberglass. The first fiberglass request station. So, all of that needs to be set up. This... Oh yeah, these guys are actually not connected yet at all either. Never mind. Where's this train? This train here is... Yeah, gonna comically struggle because it needs to turn in through here. I guess it... Yeah, and then also can't turn... Yeah, we'll just see what this thing's path ends up being. Have fiberglass, full cargo, please fiberglass, empty cargo. I haven't thought about... Oh, it's this one that has a coal feed to the fuel, right? Yes, it's getting fuel from the station where it has fiberglass. Okay, so let's just see. Yeah, this kind of somewhat disastrous garbage because my grids don't let trains turn both ways at the intersections. Never mind. So that tick is done. What other ticks are we gonna need? These are some modules to do with. Yeah, these are okay. So productivity and energy consumption, a lot of energy consumption. These are modules that are something to do with modules I can put in the 248K specific recipe. So we're gonna need those. Do I have? I do have I do have everything I need to make. I do have everything I need to do to make all the fancy petrochem. No, not fancy petrochem. Yeah, all these fuel rod things. And then also this thing for which I made the natural fiberglass reinforced plastic, and I'll also need the energy crystals, interesting to know. And then I've also got all of... Yeah, so I've got all the nuclear techs that I want, I just don't have all of that stuff. These guys probably want to be limited. I wonder if all those other stations are also not limited. Oh, that also just... Yeah, that also just circuit conditioned all of those things, and also didn't set. Yeah, that managed to circuit condition all of the things, which I want to remove. Actually, I can... Yeah, I can actually remove the circuit condition without spending the one wire that I have left. Yeah, so we'll do all of that, and then these guys are all limited, because I really don't need that much fiberglass, I don't think. Because we're just making some furnaces with this. This is... Are the bots complaining about not having a train station? Do I have a train station? I've got one train station. This is going to be the last train station that I need to build Purple Science. So I guess we just give it to you here and worry about the rest of it later. So this is going to be needing stone. My stone usage is going to be huge at the moment. And then I need red and green chips. Yeah, I think we're going to... I'm actually not even concerned about this. This guy can just build up here and do whatever. This is going to be... Somewhere there was some train doing a thing. Okay, red and green chips. Actually, I do have a red chips request station. It's this one. And these things are also not circuit conditioned. Cool. So that's my last circuit condition wire, and we want that to have red chips less than, say... This is striking me as, yeah, I don't think I'm making nearly enough red chips. I think I want a full belt of red chips out, and I think it also want it to be lane balanced. These guys, how many? Let's actually just check that before I commit to that statement. I need the steel. Yeah, this is why I brought the stone bricks, because everything else I already am bringing to the station, and the stone bricks are the things I need to build these, to make more stone bricks, to make Purple Science. And yeah, I don't need that much fiberglass to reinforce plastic. This station is going to request green chips, which I think is also the first station that I've got requesting green chips anyway. Yeah, barrels of a ton of different things. Yeah, and I also need... Don't know that I actually have the copper to... Well, at least don't have the copper on me. Oh, and this train station or train doesn't have fuel. So that's also going to be a thing we're going to need to sort out. Have greens, full cargo to... Please greens, empty cargo. I don't even know which of those. I think it's probably getting fueled at the... Yeah, at the red chips, because I've got a coal source over there. Yeah, sure. And then it doesn't actually have any fuel. That's fine. We'll have to deal with that later. Yeah, dealing with... I think I'm like... I'm also kind of tempted to somewhere here figure out how to have a train fuel request station so that I can fuel all of these trains also from here. But let's worry about that later. How many... I'm not going to need that greater rate of green chips, am I? I think I'm going to need probably still half a belt. So let's do this. Whereas the red chips... Actually, it's also... Yeah, if you go to the red chips, so you're going to go to the... Yeah, you're going to go to the red chips that's actually going to drop stuff off at the purple side. So that's what we want. That was kind of close, but probably fine. These guys, yeah, so let's... Oh, and I've got the steel as well. Okay, so I'm definitely going to want a full belt, maybe even 2 full belts of steel. I will definitely want 2 full belts of stone, because I've got to cook all of that down as well. Let's get all of these guys out the way. Yeah, other than the green chips train, which doesn't have... Yeah, it doesn't have the fuel it needs. Give me a couple of these, because I can have... 10 is actually not all of what I want. But I do now have... Yeah, I've got steel. The fiberglass plastic is back over here, running backwards and forwards between all these places. That's fine. Yeah. This train is also kind of stuck here now, but I think I'm also kind of okay with that. Why? Stone. More stone. Okay, well, stone was the thing I was going to use. I was going to do that to get stone. Let's also find... Yeah, this station here is a thing that will combine into 2 lanes of stuff. But do I also want to lane balance this? I think I might. How would I lane balance that? Because I reckon I've kind of got enough space here to... Yeah, then I guess we just do that, and then... that. Yeah, sure. Okay, so we finished those modules. Oh, module 2s. I definitely want module 2s. I definitely want speed module 2s. Exoskeleton going to be useful. There's another... Oh, level 2 modules... Level 2 modules for... Level 2 modules for mod stuff. Okay, fine. Useful things. There's also this other oil processing, which gives me a bunch of fancy stuff. Including a way of... Wait, what was this? Oh, this turns acid kerosene into just more acid stuff. And still the desulfurized kerosene that I have to figure out something to do with. And then there's... Yeah, more... Probably these are going to be... Yeah, this looks like the mod is getting a little more C-block now. And it's going to be, like, tricky and specific and... How do you properly balance all your various petrochem needs with the different recipes of ratios of these things and needing crushed oil and then multiple gases and then what's this one? Oh, this one doesn't give me desulfurized kerosene, so that's pretty fancy. This will allow me to get kerosene into purely acid stuff, which I think might be quite good. Because we've got the acidic water, the acidic gas. Somewhere there's a recipe that turns gas back into stuff. I've got heavy oil, which I can use for any number of things. Whatever, we'll deal with that later. Let's also get, things we don't need. Sure. Okay. I've got somewhere on me a bunch of these things, and I haven't really thought about how many I want yet. I think I should actually take this forwards a bit, because... Yeah, I think my conclusion of... Yeah, let's see if I can think about how I want the purple science to go first, because I kind of want... We're going to do rail over here as well, and we want purple science here, and then also prod mods that I don't have, not like that. But yeah, so I want these things direct fed, but then I've also got... belt that I don't have. Yeah, the question is going to be, how can I module this and direct feed this and also get... Because, like, I think the standard way of doing it like this and having modules and furnaces here, if I do that, this only lets me get one beacon here, even with the fancy beacons, and then I still have to be pretty tricksy, maybe undergrounding this stuff so I can fit another pole in here, and then doing like titanium here, something like that. And then I think, yeah, even if I'm 2 squares away here and I'm doing this kind of stuff, this also doesn't let me beacon these guys too much, and then also have to worry about inserted capacity bonus issues there. So if I do, instead of that, what if I do, maybe that is, if I do like stack insert here, and then double long-headed inserter there, this, unless I leave space, which I could do, this is still not a whole lot of beacon space on this side. Because the thing is, yeah, I've got these beacons that, like, beacon here, beacon in here is nice. This front side can be beaconed, which is cool. But I think I want to figure out how to have more beacons in here. Wait, no, these ones I don't need. Because if I'm having, yeah, if this is like half a belt, if this is like half a belt of stone or something, and this one is, yeah, the steel and the poles, then this can go like so. Yeah, bots building things. I have not concluded that this is actually how I'm going to build stuff. Yes, and yeah, now I've got a ton of beacon space. Now I can have this kind of stuff. As long as these guys are yellow belts, these long-head inserters should be able to grab everything they need. And these ones are not having a good time, are they? These stack inserters are not having a good time at all. Okay, so we're not doing that. So if we do something like that, I mean, then I can get a beacon here, I suppose. Yeah, and if I'm doing this, then there's no space for beacons in... If I'm doing... Is this... Do I like this? Maybe? I don't think I'm super keen on this, but this does give me beacon space here and here and here. And I guess I could speed mod these as well, because they never get prod mods. Okay, sure, that's going to be a thing. Yeah, we're gonna take that. The thing is, on this side, these guys are, yeah, still 3 titanium in 21 seconds. These guys are going to have no issues with a normal inserter here. The thing is, I'm not sure about these guys. I'm not sure that one of these is going to be the throughput it needs, and I'm also not sure that there's as much beacon space here as I want in the middle. So what if instead of that, and we'll worry about the intermediates in a moment, can I... Yeah, because if I really want these maybe 4 apart, maybe 6 apart, so that I can do that double beacon stuff. Except if I'm doing that, then I guess I would hop this into a chest or something. Then, I mean, is this going to actually keep up? Is the question. Am I going to be... And I think I suspected that would not keep up because I'm anticipating having one long-handed stack one long-handed inserter here and stack inserter here. So one of these guys is not going to keep up, especially as it's like the output doubles. Does that mean... Okay, so let's see if we can make this even worse. Is that is going to be 6 apart. And then I can limit these so it's not completely crazy, but still kind of awful. But then, how do I get... Yeah, with that like that, where's the other... I guess the thing is these ones go next to the beacons. And I probably want iron boxes here as well, yeah. Because I just don't actually need steel boxes. So iron boxes, let's get 2 non-circuit linked iron boxes. Yeah, like that. Things I don't have. I've got iron in a train station. I could just go and get that stuff. Yeah, because the other thing I'm thinking is, how do I get the other stuff in here? I know. Do I just do as a fast inserter? Is this... This is actually going to leave me... Not a... Yeah, this... Because if we're doing... This is kind of now a two-pattern thing, and... So I guess I could have another one here to boost the rails if I wanted. I could have another one here to boost these guys if I wanted. Except that this pattern wants to go... Yeah, and now I'm really not sure whether... I mean, that's a good spot. That's a good spot for a substation, isn't it? A substation here would solve a lot of these problems, or at least make a lot of these problems viable. I'm pretty sure I have those. They're not a thing they use a whole lot. I need copper. And other than that, it's everything I need that I've got here. So let's get rid of that, and presume that this is going to be a way that all these guys will go like so. And then, yeah, I guess also put this stuff back. Then remember that I need substations. So is this... Yeah, because I could have it back. Actually, yeah, whatever. I think we're going to put a substation there. I don't think I've done a whole lot with substations yet. I think this is going to be the purple science build that I want. In which case, yeah, I still need to figure out how many of these I want. I think I decided that 12 was a good number. Where will 12 fit? So if I'm doing... It looks like I'm doing an output station down here, or maybe any of these places, to be honest. I don't think that's going to be a huge deal. Can I... Yeah, there's not really... Could I do... This doesn't look like it's going to be... I mean, if I wanted 12, that's already part of the 12, right? Like, the next bus is going to be either down there, which is a bit of a mess, or I could go here. I think we do that, and then I think we line this up in the middle of the grid, kind of like so, because there's quite a lot of spaghetti to do with all of these things now. Like, these ones want titanium on the inside. This one has to be... Yeah, this one, these two have to be furnaces and pod mods. Then if I... Because the other thing I like about this is I just run these down here, and if I decide... Actually, let's figure out the train station plan. Actually, the train station plan is not going to be anything like that, is it? It's going to be, for reasons... I think the train station, we're just having... which one is... This is the circuit conditioned one. We're just only going to put these on the second carriage. That's it. And I think we're going to, for the science train, this is going to be the science train, we're going to split up the carriages by kind of science. I reckon that's going to be a thing. So we can do kind of this stuff. And then... that's not going to be what it wants, is it? Because I'm also going to have titanium on that plate. Titanium on that plate? Titanium on this belt. But the goal for doing this way is it means that if I do need more stuff, I can figure out where the rest of this will fit in here and just extend that pretty easily, which I like. Yeah, then we still need to put these substations in here. That's definitely going to be a thing I do between episodes. We gotta, then figure out how all the spaghetti works. Because I've got the titanium here, yeah, and then basically everything wants to somehow fit, and also a train fuel plan. Somehow through here, I guess. How many belts of stuff do I have? Furnaces and prod mods, titanium, steel, poles, rocks, which all need to be sort of fiddled into half belts there. So that's 5 belts of stuff, which is not leaving me a whole lot of space to fuel a train, is it? I guess one goes through here. That's my 5 spots, and then I can like, there's a couple of places where I could sneak in train fuel. Yeah, there's just one. Actually, let's go back to putting this one over here. Yeah. Okay. Let's go and run over the tracks. Yeah, we're kind of closing on an episode like this. This kind of plumbing into here, I think, will be a fairly standard thing that I will do between episodes. We've now got all of these guys out the way, which means, yeah, there were cliffs there before. I think I want to plan on smelting somewhat more than a belt of stone, even though I'm not going to have a belt of stone yet, because I kind of need to upgrade all these guys first. But that's what we're going to go with. Those are actually too far away. And this is also going to need... Yeah, and then rib chips are over here, steel is over here. This can actually also run, this output line can also run this way. And then we can do this kind of... There. Bots don't have those yet either. I have more of those. It's fine. This is gonna cover most of my stuff. Yeah, we're gonna do that. That's gonna be how we make a bunch of stone. I can still beacon this around the outside. I mean, this is already like 1 and a bit belts of stone turned into stuff. So let's then, yeah, because of the way all these things are facing, I actually need, yeah, I do need more than, yeah, all these outputs have to come on the right hand side. In fact, these ones, the only thing I'm using this for, oh, I've already got those. Yeah, then I wanted a full lane of red chips, didn't I? And I wanted it belt balanced. Do I have a full lane with belt balancing train station somewhere? Maybe in the mall, maybe the red chips in the mall, which I can't see. Those are all input lanes. Or do I have the copper in the modules? Must be. It's not very nice. It's not a particularly pleasant one. Do I want to do this differently? I mean, there is space for it. I think I do this slightly differently. Let's get a bunch of fast inserters. Then let's do this layout here, which is, I could just grab the fast inserters from there as well. Oh well. And I've got to go to the... I don't really have to go to the right, do I? I could go either way. Okay. Because I want to do this and then this. And then not actually belt balance there, but belt balance like here. And we're going to have to go this... not so much like that. That way so that we can get some underground underneath, not even there, but like here. Yep. Cool. And then, yeah, then we take this thing again, also put it there, and then run this guy under, not underneath there, but underneath here. Not underneath there either. Let's do that differently. Okay. Yeah, so we're we're kind of evenly drawing from each of these. There is also a belt balancer here, so we've got a full belt of red chips out here. And then these guys need to draw in this direction because that's kind of unfortunate. That's how that works. Because I kind of want to put... Oh, these guys... Let's also just connect these guys, I guess. They might enjoy it. Because that also means that I'll be able to get the stone that I need. Yeah, sure. I'll be able to get the stone that I need to make some more of these guys, and I need another 4. Cool, so that's going to be all of those. Red chips here, fiberglass here. So I was trying to figure out if I really needed all of these things, and I think the conclusion is I don't actually need, I don't need to pull 3 belts of that stuff out. I can have... Yeah, I can even run this differently. I mean, I don't like that, but the idea was one of these things, I either need red chips with the fiberglass or with the green chips. I don't need it with both. So this guy can roll this way. Then where do these things fit underground? Not there. That's going to be kind of awkward, but whatever. Maybe these ones do actually just... Yeah, but they don't fit underground there either, do they? Yeah, good consequences of having fun times with grids that are too small. Is there... There's not really a better way to balance this. Rather like having the balancer in the middle rather than elsewhere, is there? Oh, well. Yeah, because the idea is... Actually, I think this is going to be kind of fine, I guess. No, that one, yeah, it doesn't work there. It works... That was why I was trying to make that work, and it didn't. Cool. I guess we're just doing... We'll bring it through over here, I guess. And then this can just plane merge, I guess. We'll do that. Yeah, this is fine, isn't it? So we're gonna have fiberglass and red chips on one side of this thing, sure. And then they can go down here and we'll combine them with this stone somehow. Which I also, yeah, haven't sorted out yet. Oh yeah, this is, yeah, the reason why I wanted one belt merged is because I also, over here, need the same thing on the steel going that way. So bots can also handle that. I've got my belt of poles. Yeah, so we've got... I'm tempted to hack together... some of... Yeah, I think we're gonna attempt to hack together... It's gonna be in the wrong place, isn't it? But these guys are... Yeah, still gonna be in the wrong place. They're gonna do that. Whatever. Unless I could just make the modules here. Let's make the modules over there. We'll do intermediates on one side and... Okay, not there. Yeah, so we've got everything we need for modules here. Most of the things we need for... Yeah, especially with this belt. Things we need for that. We need... I think the rest of this plumbing is a thing I'm going to do between episodes, he said out loud, while also just kind of doing it now. Yeah, titanium. Something like that, whatever. Do I need 2 belts of steel? Maybe I do need 2 belts of steel. given that I'm kind of anticipating... Yeah, I think I need 2 belts of steel. Which means that this probably needs to be the other version that... Yeah, oh well. Let's just rebuild this, I guess. This thing here, and then same thing there. Oh, well... Yeah, so that's going to be 2 belts of steel, which might be more than I need. But are there spaces where I can even get 2 belts of steel out? Not there. I don't know if I can get 2 belts of steel out at all. Yeah, so that doesn't fit through, unless I can have one of the others. Okay. I guess that's how we're doing that. Two belts of steel might also be more than I need, but whatever. Yeah, let's... I mean, the modules hack is going to be pretty straightforward, isn't it? What is it the bots are not? Oh yeah, train station. Also, they're not complaining about solar. Them not complaining about solar is pretty interesting. So this is going to be... Can I now just have this one running out this way? No, I don't think I do. I don't think about that. I should have thought about how many of these things I want on furnaces, but I have not. Let's also throw this in here, and then this guy can just be... this is leaving beacon space on one side, but I think I want... Do I want more beacon space than that? Maybe. That's probably fine. These guys actually all need to move forward, don't they? Yeah, because we've got this... I know I need 3 belts of stuff, don't I? I've also got to get the steel in from somewhere. Well, half of the steel is just going to go... Like, that's going to be half of the steel. And then poles also can just make their way down. They're not concerned about that. These guys... I think what we're going to do is we're going to have some of these things here. I'm going to figure out... Yeah, I'm going to figure out how many of these things I want, because these are basically just going to be the prod mods here. Prod mods there. Furnaces here. A bit of spaghetti tying those things together. These guys, I guess, going this way. Those kicking forward a tile. More, yeah, steel going into the build, into the purple science build. These look like they want to kick this way and go like here. And then if this actually is lining up in a way that I quite like. If these guys are, if this is the input, then the output can load onto the inside of that belt. And we'll have prod mods, we'll have these guys. I'll think about how many of each of these assemblers I need / want to power this purple science, and we'll do like the spaghetti between episodes, because that's not going to be super interesting. But I think we're going to call the episode there, and with all of this kind of spaghetti faff, we will actually have, yeah, implemented purple science once we've got all the spaghetti faff done, which is fine. What is my... So my solar panels are up to 76 out of... So it's like a quarter of my daytime power grid comes from solar panels, which is pretty nice. I've got a plan for purple science. Need to circuit condition all those train stations together. Also need to build substations so I can power this thing. Yeah, all of that is stuff that I will do before the next episode, and we'll bring it back and figure out what new techs I want to research, because that's going to finish as well. And then we should be able to bring it back when we're about to plug purple science in, which should be pretty exciting. So yeah, things.